But G2 does witness that B1 is being a bitch right now, so...
R3 is always last of the pod. R3 is thirsty.
G2 got confused.
R3 coolant was
G2
low.
agrees with E4. G2 agrees with E4. G2 thinks that R3 is being a slow old nigga.
Okay. R3 has nothing to say to G2 on that.
G2 is glad to hear that from R3.
R3 found no comebacks.
G2 is still waiting on R3. About fucking time.
Cluster bombs?
Yep. Oh, he actually got the rockets too. G2 is happy about R3's rocket buying.
R3 is also probably gonna
G2 knows that the rockets are a good buy.
What is that bonus? R3 is curious what this bonus thing is. G2 clicked.
G2 and fucking E4 both have bonuses because we're high level.
R3 thinks this is unfair.
Because G2 already has B1's bonus and already has it activated.
Oh. Oh.
G2 has drip on. G2 also admires R3's drip as well. G2 thinks B1's a dumbass.
R3 noticed somebody slipping.
Yeah, G2 also caught onto the slipping. G2 thinks that E4 needs to get more involved. G2 is scared. He sees big thing ahead. G2 is still mad that they're in the area where their fucking things are still jammed up. G2 is happy about such outcome. G2 has called in Big Bomb on site.
Oh, R3 just got the coolest gun ever, apparently.
G2 is about to get raped. G2 is getting fucked. G2 is actually getting fucked. G2 is stuck. G2 is stuck right now. G2 is free. G2 is about to take a nap with B1. G2 doesn't know how he's still alive. G2 thinks robots are bitches, and that he's about to die because these are some fucking Terminator knockoffs. G2 needs assistance immediately. G2 is fighting for his life on the battlefield.
R3 is by B1, just chilling.
G2 is about to drop a hell bomb. Needs cover. G2 just witnessed E4 lacking. G2 is activating bomb. Please protect G2. G2 thinks his team left him a lot. Yeah, G2, yeah. G2 is the one who carries out the missions, is what I'm thinking. G2 is the bag catcher, the #1 fucking soldier, apparently. G2 just fucking did the mission. G2 thinks that's B1's fault, not his fault. G2 is about to also die. G2 ended up clutching up because B1's a bitch and he wanted to prove him wrong. G2 wonders where R3 is.
Fuck. Oh, the mines. Oh.
G2 is about to die because he's out of stems.
R3 requesting a respawn.
G2 is on it.
It
G2 is
appears
also
that
calling
B1 is
resupply.
stuck in the mud.
It's not, G2 thinks that's B1's problem.
Reporting to the front.
G2 is about to die. G2 is definitely about to die. G2 is not making it. G2 has made it. G2 did not make it. G2 thinks he should get a respawn. G2 is still waiting on his respawn. G2 thanks R3. Or E4, or whoever the fuck threw that. G2 is wondering if he should attack this base over here. Yeah, actually. G2 is going to attack base. G2 has made up his mind. G2 is calling his teammate back in. G2 called E4 back in. G2 just got fucking raped. G2 does not like being manhandled. G2 just got manhandled again.
Oh my gosh. R3 just saw somebody get obliterated.
G2 saw that R3 saw that he got obliterated. G2 warns the team that those cannons on the fucking corners are killing them, so don't stop moving. G2 is working on said. Oh, G2 cannot land on it because this game is bullshitting. G2 will though throw a nuclear bomb. Do not worry. G2 got blew up by. G2 got blew up by R3. So G2 got blew up by R3. By
R3
the thing
also got
buy.
blown up by R3.
G2 told R3 to buy the thing that he just blew him up with, and G2 realizes the karma. G2 really appreciates the fucking thing. G2 is still getting fucked.
Oh my gosh.
G2 is praying to God.
No way.
G2,
R3 is concerned.
G2 says do not worry. G2 says you should have said that fucking sooner.
Oh,
G2,
there's another one.
G2 says B1's a bitch for that one.
Ouch.
G2 blames B1 for that, but not completely. G2 says he still wants to beat. G2 says there's 2 more tanks. G2 says there are 2 more tanks.
R3 confirms 2 tank.
G2 wish he was joking, but he's fucking not. G2 just got blown in the air.
R3 just got killed by fucking B1
G2
for a second
called
time.
laser. G2 killed one of the tanks. G2 killed the other tank.
R3 requests to be rebooted in the middle of an airstrike.
Hold your fucking horses. G2 said, what the fuck is an anti-tank? G2's about to die. G2 says, why the fuck is there artillery? G2 is running after throwing big bomb. G2 got the mission complete and G2 is getting out the fuck out of there. G2 is getting fucked up. G2 is not. G2 is surprisingly calm. G2 is about to die.
G2 is dead. B1 is last man alive.
G2 thinks he should have been shitting himself. G2 says throw a respawn beacon on him so we could destroy him, because we can go through him, to B1. G2 thinks B1 should hurry the fuck up any day now. G2 thinks B1 threw that bitch in the worst possible place. G2 says he still got it, it doesn't matter. G2 doesn't give a fuck about B1's feelings. G1 will help B1 even though he's already dead. G1 says to E4, don't go out there because there's a big nigga running towards him. G1 thinks this is not working. G2 wonders what E4 just fucking caused. G2 tells B1 to hold the fuck on because he needs to kill this big nigga that's chasing R3.
Oh, R3 would appreciate.
G2 tells... Oh, G2 is hoping he does not die to the fucking big nigga right now. G2 doesn't know what just fucking killed him. G2 says it's all on R3.
Oh, R3 just ran towards another base.
G2 is trying to land on big nigga but doesn't see him. G2's about to die because big nigga's behind him. G2 witnessed B1's death. G2's about to die because this nigga has a flamethrower. G2 is somehow still alive? G2 is trying to kill big nigga, but he's running from him. G2 might die. G2 thinks not. G2 killed big
R3
nigga.
got him. No, R3.
G2's about to die. G2 is not dead. G2 tells B1 to hold the fuck on. G2 says they are the furthest from that one fucking objective they've ever been. G2 says he's gonna hold off until he feels like it. G2 says, alright, bet. G2 plans to evac. G2 says everyone watch. Oh, okay. G2 says he's trying to get out of the zone with all the fucking robots in so no one else dies like B1 does every 5 seconds. G2 says that B1 should stop dying every 5 seconds, then he would spawn him in. G2 says he hasn't spawned B1 in once, so he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. G2 says that you're dead and I'm not. G2 is about to call in reinforcements once he gets here. G1 is calling in B1 because he's an old fucking man, apparently. G1 says where? Or G2, I mean, fuck. G2 says good luck to... G2 tells R3
R3
good luck.
requested a stim.
G2 says... G2 did not know that fucking B1 wanted to open it. That's his bad. G1 tries to stop his laughter. Or G2, I mean. Fuck.
Fuck.
G2 is also wondering the same. G2 just got killed by Buck as well. What the fuck was he shooting at?
R3 suspects this is gonna be a mission failure.
G2 thinks that B1's trying to fucking sell so he can go to bed. Shane. G2 thinks that Shane did that on purpose. Or fuck, that B1 did that on purpose. G2 thinks B1's dying like a coward. G2 says proof.
R3 thinks 20 seconds is a long time.
G2 also agrees with... Oh, R3. G2 thinks that B1 should hurry the fuck up. G2 thinks that fucking E4 should have known that in the first place.
R3's wondering where the fucking reinforcement is.
Yeah, like... Jesus fuck. G2 wonders what the fuck B1 is doing right now. G2's about to watch B1 die. Oh, G2 witnesses this as well. G2
R3 thinks that was unfortunate.
Yeah. G2 agrees with R3. G2 realizes that's another minute 30 on the clock.
R3 is wondering about Axville.
G2 wishes that B1 would hurry the fuck up. G2 is watching B1 and is also not thinking that. G2 thinks that B1 is the one getting fucked up. G2 thinks that B1's a little brain dead. G2 says we have plenty of time if B1 can get more of them back. G2 thinks that's a shitty support weapon. G2 says calling the fucking reinforcements. Calling in reinforcements. G2 tells R3 good luck. G2 just realized.
Fuck.
He just.
R3 is concerned.
G2 hopes R3 is ready. G2 tells R3 to go to the fucking shield that B1's in right now. B2 laughs because R3 jumped in the shield when it just disappeared. G2 did witness that B1 did throw him right in enemy lines so he could use him as cover to heal. G2 now witnesses B1 making excuses. G2 does not agree with
R3
B1's
looking for
comeback.
exfil.
G2 tells R3 not until mission's over.
Oh.
G2 blames B1 for being such a slow fuck.
R3 is requesting to find out where is
G2 is wondering why
and
B1 has been sitting around not doing the fucking mission the whole time. Like, what are we doing? G2 also witnesses B1's running the wrong fucking direction.
Which one?
You're going away from the dumbass.
The red circle thing?
G2 realizes B1 is a little slow and he's getting away from the closest one. But now he's going in the right direction. About fucking time. G2 is not crying, but he's also wondering why B1 is a little dumb. G2 witnesses
R3
B1
threw a grenade.
even more dumber. G2 they came back, but